Good evening, everyone. It is an honor to be here today. My name is Corina Sosa, and I am part of a generation that was born in a country with the strongest democracy of Latin America. A nation admired for its educational institutions, envied for its energy sector, full of opportunities, a place where doors were open to millions of people from all over the world searching for a better life. But I did not grow up in that Venezuela. I grew up in a country destroyed by the Chavista regime, a country where misery and repression became the norm, where our institutions crumbled, where almost a quarter of the population had to migrate, separating millions of families, and where opportunities vanished. But what the regime didn't realize is that it is precisely this reality that awakened something unshakable within my generation. It cemented the will to live in freedom and the unbreakable resolve to reunite our families. My mother, Maria Corina Machado, has been fighting for Venezuelans' freedom for as long as I can remember. And for this, she's been accused of treason, terrorism. She's been banned from leaving Venezuela for more than 10 years. She's been beaten, prosecuted, detained. Today, my beloved grandmother's house is surrounded by armed intelligence police, harassing an 84-year-old woman. And my mother has been in hiding in isolation for more than 6 months in Venezuela, with constant threats to her life. Just weeks ago, as you saw, she came out of hiding to stand beside the Venezuelans in peaceful protest. When she was violently detained, shots were fired at her, and this brave man who was driving her got a bullet to his leg and is still in prison. At that time, my brothers and I received the call we've been dreading our whole lives, telling us, the regime has taken your mother. What followed were hours I don't wish upon anyone. 20 years of this struggle has taught us what these people are capable of. But even in the darkest of times, I not once doubted that she was fighting for what was right. Today, I don't know where she is. I don't know where I'm gonna see her again or when I'll be back home in Venezuela. And I constantly get asked, is it worth it? Aren't you scared that they'll find her, imprison her, torture her, perhaps even kill her? Of course, I am scared. But yes, it is worth it. It is worth it because we're fighting for something far greater than ourselves, greater than our generations, and even greater than Venezuela. We're fighting for human dignity, the reunification of families, and the freedom of a nation. In this critical... Thank you. In this critical moment for our country, resistance is no longer an option. It's a moral obligation. And what happened in July 28th presidential elections would remain in the history of our country. Millions of Venezuelans delivered a decisive victory against the dictatorship of Nicolás Maduro with 70% of the votes on our favor. We built a historic movement, civic movement, so powerful that even under their rules, we beat them and we proved it. Make no mistake, we have never been closer to the end. The opposition has never been this united. The dictatorship has never been weaker, and the international community has never been clearer of the true nature of this regime. Before, we relied on a constitutional clause. Today, we have 8 million votes on our side. But this moment demands action. The Venezuelan crisis is no longer a political issue. It is a humanitarian crisis. It's a geopolitical and economic crisis, and it is a security imperative. The collapse of Venezuela is a threat to the US, to this hemisphere, and to the world. And we need you. We need you now. But helping Venezuela is not just the right thing to do. It is the smart thing to do. We represent one of the greatest investment opportunities in the Western Hemisphere. Venezuela has the resources and the capacity to be the energy hub of Latin America. We have talented, hungry people, desperate for change, willing to return to their country voluntarily to rebuild our nation. And we're not asking for charity. We're presenting you with an opportunity to be in the right side of history, an opportunity to invest in a country in the brink of change, an opportunity to be part of rebuilding and what was once one of the most prosperous nations in our region. And we've already beat the dictatorship, and we will prevail. We will prevail because our strength comes from an unwavering commitment to defending truth, because good will prevail over evil, and because we have beaten fear once and for all. The Venezuelan cause is a universal one because it stands for the future of liberal democracy and the sovereignty of nations. What happens next is in our hands and will shape the future for generations to come. Stand with us, support our fight for freedom, and together, let's ensure a world where democracy prevails. Hasta el final.